You want to lead us in the prayer, Carmen Rowe?
I'll lead our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Rob, do you want to lead us in a prayer?
Sure. Father God, thank you for this evening, Lord. Thank you for this opportunity to gather together and to discuss things for this town. Lord, help us make decisions that glorify you and that you would just allow us to continue doing our job in a way that glorifies you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And welcome to all the Eagle Scouts. You know, it's a big achievement. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I was younger, I'd had a company or something, I'd give you a job in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't have to look at any other resumes.
Just look at the badges.
Yeah. Okay, we have a roll call?
Sure. Trustee Rivera.
Here.
Trustee Garwin.
Here.
Trustee Conley.
Here.
Trustee Bonomo.
Here.
Supervisor Ballage.
Here.
We have a quorum. Okay, first of all, we'd like to recognize our Eagle Scout recipients. Steve, did you want to come up here?
Yeah.
Thanks.
One of mention Dedicals is coming from the county.
Sure. So we are very proud to recognize our Eagle Scout recipients. Created in 1911, Eagle Scout is the highest rank of the Scouts BSA, formerly Boy Scouts of America. The mission of the BSA is to prepare young people to make ethical and moral choices over their lifetimes by instilling in them the values of the Scout, oath, and law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. In other words, a person of strong character. These qualities are what differentiate and set these young men apart from others. Eagle Scout rank is a major accomplishment and takes years of hard work. These teens could have focused their time and attention on any number of other extracurricular activities, but chose to focus their time to serve others and plan and execute an Eagle Scout project. The Eagle Scout rank has forever been recognized as a symbol of pride and leadership, and this milestone is recognized across the world. So we at Homer Township and at the Will County Board would like to recognize our Eagle Scouts. And so if I'll call you guys each, and then what we can do is, Mike, did you want to take a quick picture?
Sure. Which one? Individually or?
Yeah, individually, yes.
Just my phone?
Mm-hmm. So first, Thomas Adrian Berkey.
Can we get closer with it, or
Sure.
can we get in?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, congratulations. Ryan Donahue.
Three. Okay.
Okay. Kenneth Edward Frame. Robert Francis Ryan. Okay, thank you. Ryan Michael Soderstrom. Jack Matthew Thies.
Steve, I can't see you. You're behind the big guy. But he takes up a lot of camera here. Okay.
And then Jet Mitchell Veligan. He's not here.
Fashionably late.
Don't tell them the $50 bonus you got for being on time.
Well, congratulations to all of you guys. We're very proud, and I'm sure your families are proud.
Could we have a picture of everyone with?
Let's have a group.
Yeah.
You guys want, I'll just,
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you for the gift.
They're all bigger than me. What's going on?
All people in the front, Steve.
Get out of it.
Hey, I can go in the pool.
I'm on the other end here.
There's one here. Let's stand right in the middle here. Make sure everyone's strong.
Stand up, Steve.
everyone, you wanna look this way for a second?
Yes.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do any of the parents want it? Oh, we wait. Want to get it?
Do all the parents want to?
Any of the parents want to get up?
Yes, yes. Do all the parents want to come up here? We'll get a picture with someone's camera? Or Mike, you can take it with
Oh, yeah,
your
we
camera. How about Steve, step out like our kids in the
Anybody under 5'6", get in the front. Get out of here.
Are you going to get a photo? Oh, you're not here. Oh, it's already done. Okay. Yes, I've heard it.
All right, look at her camera first.
Over here. There we go. You're 5'7".
Nobody wants to lay across the
That's nice. Squat.
Are we squatting? Are we squatting?
Everybody say apple juice.
2, 3.
How about Eagle Scout? Everyone say Eagle Scout.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We did it right.
I was
And we'll go ahead and post the pictures on the page. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for showing up.
Congratulations.
God bless you guys.
Thank you so much.
Now, if you guys ever need community service or letters of recommendation, come and see me.
Thank you very much.
Hear me?
Yeah, can you guys hear him?
Letters of recommendation, come and see me.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Good job, guys. Good job.
I'm friends with them though.
That's Ruben's head. He's much cooler than I am. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, no one's supposed to. We all know that.
Oh, your sign is on that side.
I'm in surgery.
I know, you got all this kid. You're good to go. It was good to see you.
That's cool.
That's amazing. He said that they broke the record for how many Eagle Scouts they've done.
His husband was an Eagle Scout in that same troop.
Yeah, my husband was an Eagle Scout with them.
You gotta be
Well,
kidding me.
back in, he said
1940.
63. That was 63. I'm like,
No, Troop 62.
oh, Troop 4. Yeah. Yeah.
89.
His name's on the side of the thing. Yeah, so that's how it shows you how long they've been around.
Remember the
So
yellow beads?
pretty amazing.
I only got 3 of them. I stopped. I couldn't do any more.
Parvuli Day. Parvuli Day.
Angela, before you leave, I just have to talk to you about one thing. Sure. If you're gonna stay for the
Okay,
meeting, I was hoping.
Next on our agenda is public comments.
Okay, so Angela.
It's just me.
Yes, hi.
I'm gonna read it just so
Welcome
that.
back.
Thank you.
We missed you.
Yeah, so just want to read and then like, whatever you guys want to do with it is whatever you want. So good evening. I'm here this evening to share our concerns with what is being said from our elected officials on our behalf. I feel it's important to state that I care about the reputation of our community and how it's being represented by the people that were elected to maintain and care for it. I love our community and have always made it my mission to try and make this community the best it can be. And I believe you want the same thing. Our actions and comments at other public meetings are sharing a negative story about Homer and Lockport. At the public meetings, there was also a statement of incorrect information. Specifically at the November high school board meeting, it was stated that you can't find budget or financial reports on the school website. It takes 3 clicks to see everything from 2017 to today. Plus, at every school board meeting, there were reports posted online showing detailed accounts about money spent and shared so the public can see where all the money is. Within the past 4 years, there have been major transparency increases with our schools than ever before. You can find information on spending, contracts, and curriculum in just a few clicks. You were elected to represent me, my family, my neighbors, and my community in the business of the township. And I've never received any survey asking my opinion about the goings-on in and around Homer Township. You state you speak for the people in our community, but we've never been asked to share our opinion. I'm here to please ask that you represent the office you were elected for, and when you go to meetings claiming that you speak for the people of Homer, please don't share the information that if you're not sure that it's true. And then at those meetings, you asked to make cuts to our schools without ever asking the people if they wanted to see less programs in our schools. Lastly, I'm extremely concerned about the solution of Homer Township wanting to build its own high school. This would be the largest tax increase on the citizens of Homer that the township has ever seen. I do not believe our community wants to see that kind of burden. I look for leaders to solve problems, so I ask you to please stop spreading misinformation about our schools. Please stop misrepresenting the Homer Township residents and to other public bodies. And I ask that you remember when our public bodies or even our community members work together and support each other, our community can thrive. And I mean that with grace and kindness, and I hope you take it in that.
Of course.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you. Joe, you gonna say
Well, I'm gonna clap just because everyone always claps after everyone's public. And every other, last of luck to this meeting, the packed house in the village and everything else. So Angela, it takes courage to stand up and talk at a public forum. So
I sat.
I know you do it all the time, so.
Thank
We
you.
have a lot of respect for her, so.
And we're always willing to help, so.
Yes.
And anything we can always do to contribute to help, if there's information you're trying to find, let us help you find it. So that when you do speak, you speak in the best way that represents the township and yourselves.
If there's ever anything I can do, I hope that you would continue to call.
Angela, I'll say this on your behalf, is that my daughters have been to your Lockport, Homer Township youth programs, and I can say that I know that you've done, and your heart's always in the right place.
Oh, thank you.
So I think it's worthwhile to say that, she used to sit up there with you guys, and, just because you have some differences of opinions, the idea is for us all to get along, right? And that's what we gotta work forward to. All of the, social media is not where it's at. We all know it. We all know it. It's not everybody's true intentions. Things get twisted on there, and we just have to go back to being who we are as people, regardless of public party, political party. Push Homer Glen, Homer Township forward. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah.
Just go out in the hallway.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Joe. Good to see you guys.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
Merry Christmas, you
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
All right, so,
Now
sorry.
we're moving on to the clerk's report.
Yes, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the November 7th, 2022 monthly township board meeting minutes.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? All right, motion passes. I just wanted to do a follow-up on the Will County Center for Community Concerns. They did send us a thank you note, so just threw it in there so you guys can see that they're grateful for the amount that we donated to them. Plans are underway for the 2023 parade, which, oh, okay, sure. So the Will County Center for Community Concerns is for special needs. So that takes care of some of the cost that they incur. So the plans are underway for the 2023 parade, which will once again coincide with the Homer Fest. Hopefully no rain this time. The Pet Expo, we are still working on the Pet Expo, and that we hope that in January, once the Homer Fest committee is back in session, we're going to be further discussing the details of the Pet Expo. Name yet to be determined. So, okay, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, Vicki.
Sure.
Okay, now the supervisor's report. We need a motion to adopt ordinance 2022-1212, ordinance 1, to abate Founder's Crossing debt service. Do I need a motion?
motion. I'll second.
Call the roll.
Sure. Did you want to say anything about that, or?
Well, that means that we have a bond out there, and you're getting the money that we got, the money that you're paying for the bond is given back to you for this year. So
Thank
it's
you.
called an abatement.
Right.
So you won't be paying taxes on the money for the bond from this year.
All right, I'll do a roll call on that. So trustee Garwin,
Yes.
trustee Rivera,
Yes.
trustee Conley,
Yes.
trustee Bonomo,
Yes.
supervisor Ballage.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, there's a motion to create a task force with Mike Bonomo as the chair and Cindy Laha as the vice chair for the senior bingo. I need a motion for that.
I'll motion. I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Okay, motion passes.
Then we're gonna do a motion to change the name of the senior committee to Homer Township Volunteer Committee with Mike Bonomo as the chair and Cindy Laha as the vice chair. And Clerk Bozen, trustee Garwin, collector Shake, Patty Colmar, Rose Renders, and Sherry Kozel Laha on that committee. And there's 26 total people in the committee. So the idea behind that is that we have a place that we're gonna do a pet expo. So we need volunteers. We've got a bunch of volunteers we could draw from that. And we won't have to worry about mixing stuff, because before when we did it, mainly the stuff we were doing is senior stuff. So because it's all senior stuff, we call it a senior committee. But try and have a meeting with 26 people. You can't get a quorum. So now you got a problem. So we had you make a mistake with too many, so now you drop it down where it's manageable and it's functional now, so that we can use it for other things. Like we're probably going to be doing an Italian Fest over at the Trantina. We're going to be doing another food drive probably. We're going to be doing a lot of different events, and it doesn't call for 26 people, but it calls for more than 2. So now we've got a group that we can go to for volunteers. And anybody that wants to be on the group can send an application into the township. We just add your name to the list, and then we call people as we need them. But I think the only time we need a lot of people is the senior expo. I don't see us doing anything that you need 26 people for other than that. So, we got a motion by,
Hey Steve, is there really that many people coming at you for, I wanna be on this, I wanna be, I know the senior stuff's big, but.
and we're a little bit lenient today
I
because
know,
there's nobody,
I'm
it's
just
a
saying,
quick meeting,
it's a
so
quiet amount of people.
normally we
It's
don't
like even the idea of
let
like
everybody
calling
talk.
something task force, right?
Yeah. Well, that's just a term.
I know what it is, I'm just saying.
So we need a motion for that?
Sand the edges, right, make it all smooth.
We need a motion for that?
Catch a lot of less lid.
I'll motion.
Need a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Okay, motion passes.
Okay, and then now we're over on the Highway Commissioner's report. Brent Porfilio.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're all good this year. You won't get any coal in your stocking.
We'll see.
Tonight's crowd's good. You guys are all good.
Okay, no one here.
Or you need a bigger stocking to hold more stuff, right? Okay, first item and most important is taxes, obviously. Every December, we submit to the county our levy, our annual levy. I'll give you a quick history before I give you what it's going to be this year. 2021, the year before I was elected, it was 5.1 million. The first year I was elected, it was lowered to 1.8 million. This year it's lowered to 1.375 million. So taxes are going down as I promised when I ran for office. So that's a Christmas present, early Christmas present for everybody. Second, the roadway program for 2023. This month I'm gonna do an infrastructure assessment, rate all the streets again. I do it on an annual basis to pick the worst streets to improve them for the next year. We're limited to about a mile per the budget for about 250,000. At the next meeting, I will be telling everybody which streets we'll be doing next year. Item 3, the Smith Road Bridge. I don't know if any of you ever drive over it. Smith Road, just north of Tamling, over the Long Run Creek. It looks like Swiss cheese. It hasn't been maintained very well over the years. It's near collapse. It's got a rating of only a 2. So I sat down with Lockport Township Road District Commissioner Jim Lausch, and also I met with City of Lockport Public Works Director Brent Can and myself, and we interviewed 5 engineering firms for the project. We've selected 2 finalists. They're going to be providing us with a price on the phase 1 and 2 engineering. We're going to make a selection in the next 2 weeks. The process takes 3 years because IDOT is helping to fund the project. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the bridge to be built, I'm going to be looking into temporary shoring with the consultant. We're going to do an inspection of the bridge to make sure it lasts 3 years before the new one goes in. The type of bridge that we're going to select, there's a lot of different options we have on the table. As the process goes on, I will be informing everyone of what we're looking at. The ceiling we set it at was about $150,000 per each of the 3 agencies in the IGA. That's our cost. The construction cost is being funded by IDOT. So that's a good thing. Item number 4, lighting program. I put together an inventory of all the lights in the township. There's about 62 lights. 30 of them are ComEd, which means we don't pay for maintenance of them. We don't pay for the power to them. We're not responsible for them. So of the 30 that we have, they're all shapes and sizes. I want to standardize them to a 25-foot mounting height with LED lights. About half of them right now are already at that standard. The other half are going to have to be removed and replaced. I'm also looking into solar lighting. I'd ask anyone that has an issue with a dark spot where your street tees into a main street and there's no light there, please let me know. Like I said, if there's no power available, we're looking into putting some solar lights in. There's a lot of streets, actually there's a few of them that I found where we're going to be adding lights. Meter Road and Chicago Blooms Trail, Meter Road and Bruce Road, Lindsay Lane, there's 3 lights we're going to be adding. 138th Street off of Smith Road, we're adding a light. And 140th Street, there's a bend in 140th Street, a blind corner. We're going to put a light there. And I'd ask anybody in unincorporated if they want a light at the end of their street, and there's not one there today, please inform my office. Let me see, that might be it. Yes, so eventually, if the solar lights work out good, we're going to balance that against cost and possibly see if we can eliminate power costs for Homer Township Road District down to 0 and replace the lights that are out there with solar. And that's everything I got.
Very good, Brent, thank you.
That's a quick one.
Sure.
On the bridge, is it IDOT that does the rating, the 2.0 rating on the bridge?
I do ratings. I'm a professional engineer. I can do ratings. The state of Illinois does them on an annual basis. And also there's a rating system that's done during the phase 1 report. So I don't know if you've ever been out there, but it's so bad they won't even let buses on
2
it.
out of 5 or 2 out of 10?
2 out of 10.
We're over there, so that's
2
why
out
this-
of 2 out of 10.
Where do
Avoid
your
that bridge.
rankings match up with theirs?
Theirs is low as well. And it's so bad, we're not letting any buses or any trucks over
Well,
it
that's fair
at
enough.
all. And what I'm most nervous about is because we can't have cops there 24/7, people,
Well, that's fair enough.
They go
Where
over
did
there.
you pick the engineering firm to?
Oh, we didn't pick, the 2 have not been selected
The
yet.
shoring plan.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah.
this side, that we started out
Who's looking at the
with.
shoring plan?
Huh?
Who's looking at the shoring plan?
The consultant that's picked is gonna do
No,
it.
we'll go, you guys can
No,
ask.
no, I wanna be
questions.
transparent, this will only take a
All
minute.
right.
Oh, yeah, no.
So there's gonna be an initial inspection.
Not for social media, Steve. I'm curious.
So there's gonna be an initial inspection done as soon as they're selected within a couple of months. It takes time to get government contracts moving. LA agreements take about 3 months.
Well versed in it.
Yes, so we're gonna do an inspection at the beginning, we're gonna look at temporary shoring options, we're gonna see what the cost is, we're gonna see if the state can help pay for some of those costs.
As well we should.
Yes.
I guess my point was, said it takes 3 years to get it across the finish line.
We're gonna try to short circuit that actually.
I understand.
There's
that.
ways to do that, and we're gonna try to.
All I'm getting at is, who are you throwing that out there to? Do you need people, you got people? The shoring. You're saying it's.
We will be
3
bidding
years
that
to
out.
get it across the finish line, right?
Let me talk. We will be bidding it out. Okay? Just like everything else that we do, we bid out. So,
Trying to be adversarial, I was trying to get.
no, I'm just trying to move things along for the rest of the meeting. You can meet with me after the meeting if you want to talk. But all the construction that's done for this project will be bid out. We're gonna cast a wide net so we get the most competitive price. So it's not gonna be given to a contractor because it's an emergency. It will be bid out. Because people ask that question.
We're gonna go on to the assessor's report.
I got a
Did
question.
you have something?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to thank you, Brian. I mean, for, as a trustee and a taxpayer, you keep your word.
Okay.
You're lowering the taxes, and everybody knows you have the longest update at these meetings, because you do a
I try to
lot.
keep it under 5
No,
minutes.
you accomplish a lot. And
Right, that's not
accomplish
where I
a-
was going with it either. I
Now
was
you
just being
accomplish,
nosy.
you accomplish
That's
a
okay.
lot, and you yet reduce our taxes.
Yeah, I'm trying to lower everything
I just want to
to
recognize.
compensate for the schools.
Good one.
Okay, Carmen, you got a report?
Yeah, I want to say happy holiday to everybody, and I have to say congratulations to Dale Butella on his appointment to the Will County Supervisor Assessment's Office. Not a lot of people know who Dale is, but he's a township resident. He worked in the Homer Township Assessor Office for 27 years.
Wow.
He moved to Joliet in about 2015. He worked under the Joliet Department and he's been a big advocate with we have a Will County Assessor Association. He's been the treasurer. He comes up with some of the new ideas for commercial valuations. And he's been a big instrument for the whole group of assessors in Will County. And there's quite a bit of us, and we want to just congratulate him because now he's at the top. And we're very happy and fortunate to have somebody from Homer supporting us out there also. So I just want to say congratulations to Dale.
Good for him.
That's great.
Very good.
Okay, next we're gonna have trustee reports, and we get Mike Bonomo to give us a report about the senior Christmas wreath program and the Christmas party.
Well, I could say this, and I want to acknowledge Mark Arwin and his wife, and special thanks to them for everything that they've done over the past calendar year when it comes to senior events, and everyone else on the board, Angel, but Mark specifically really took a lot of time, hard effort into everything, and he's created a foundation that we could go off on for years to come. There's no question about it, and I'd like to congratulate him on a job well done. I had a speech started, and it's semantics, but I could tell you just out of heart, when this whole thing started with me and Cindy, we started with the bingo. Mark jumped on board, head first, and didn't hesitate. And again, it was all about heart. I don't think any of it has nothing to do with anything but, and it shows. And with the group that we put together, which includes, everyone can have a title, everyone knows the chairman thing, I really don't care, whatever. I do this because I really care about, our job is to take care of our seniors in the township, and I think we do a great job at it. And everyone in this group and that we're connected to is always extending their arm out or hand out to help, and I greatly appreciate it. And with the wreaths and all that, in the Christmas tree decoration, we had 45 people show up for that. and it was great. I mean, we provided them all the trees, the decorations and all, and provided some desserts and stuff on the side, and it couldn't, everyone left. Some said that I didn't have a tree for Christmas, now I do, and a wreath and whatever. So it was really, really a great tribute to them. And they all walked out with a full stomach and a decoration, and you couldn't ask for anything more than that. And with the ending to our calendar year for seniors, we are having the Christmas party tomorrow at Taza's. Thank God, thank Rosie for opening up for us just for the party. Carmen Morello's going to come and cook, which along with Rosie's staff, and again, he's donating his time. I mean, this guy here is the assessor, the village manager, has 6 children at home that he has to deal with, and his wife and everything else, and he's taking time out of his day to cook for
Forgot the
the
grandkids,
seniors.
that's the most
And
important.
grandkids,
Yeah, the grandkids.
yeah. Well, he's so young, but we expect a full house tomorrow, and this is just going to catapult us in the next year for 23, and it's going to be great. I mean, again, aside, I don't want to keep repeating myself. Mark created a foundation. Me and Cindy started, and this thing is going to take off in 2023. Will be a great year, I feel.
What time is your party?
The party's at 12 o'clock, and we are full. It is a full house. So if this recording goes out up till tomorrow at noon, that we are accepting no more people at the door. So we have our VIP list. It's full, and that's what we expect, and that's what we got, and it's going to be a great time. And Mr., Mrs., and Mrs. Santa Claus will be there in person.
Both of them, all right.
Yes, we have, yeah. So, and we will have a DJ there and a lot of great food. So, just want to say thank you.
I just
Thank
want
you,
to say, Mike, thank you to you, to Trustee Bonomo, and to Cindy Laha, and to Mark Garwin, really for all the work you have done. I mean, you've done an amazing job. You've already said thank you to Mark, so I really want to say thank you to you, Mike, and to Cindy Laha, because you guys, and Angel Shake too, you guys have just worked so hard. And I'll just say this, the seniors are so happy. They're very happy. Every time they're there, they're smiling and happy, and that's the main thing, and that's, I'm thinking, what you wanted, so.
Mark, you want to say anything? I think you should, he's part of the...
No, thank you, Mike. I mean, you deserve credit. You're the leader, right? I mean, you set the tone. I'm just a frustrated planner. I mean, retired. I did that for a living for my life, so anywhere I can jump in and build a list of things to do and what we have to get done, and I don't, it's a pleasure to help. And you're right, it's for the seniors. I mean, every event, you walk away with your heart's just, you know, it's fantastic.
And I didn't realize I had a half brother in my life. Right over there, so that's what we call each other for all the things we do together. So
I love that.
We'll leave it at that.
Hey, there's no land use committee report, probably something in January. And then the truck task force, do you have anything, Brent?
Just real quick, the speed bumps we put on Tamerlane are working out great from everybody that's been calling the road district. We put them up. We didn't think how, we took some numbers after they were put in. They seem to be effective on cutting the traffic. We have been in contact with a couple of the mouthpieces for the 20 homes that are out there that live on the end of the street. And they said most of the people that they've talked to loved it. And, maybe it's something we could use if there's any other issues with streets that are shortcuts like that for trucks. So that's all I got.
Those are the highest speed bumps I've ever flown over.
Those are actually not the highest they have, by the way. Those are 3-inch bumps. They range from 2 to 4. The ones in Chicago are 4-inch. Those are brutal, but these are 3s, which are the middle of the road, but they seem to be working, so. And we won't hit them with the plows because we got signs. So that's a good thing too.
Then we need a motion to approve payment of all bills for November 2022. Founders Crossing Bond, Founders Crossing General Assistance, Open Space, Park Developer Contribution, Park Town Road and Bridge, and Equipment and Building.
I'll start that motion.
I'll second.
All right, I'll take a roll call. Trustee Rivera?
Yes.
Trustee Conley?
Yes.
Trustee Bonomo?
Yes.
Trustee Garwin?
Yes.
Supervisor Ballich?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, there's no new business, and then old business, we have 2 things. One thing's on the agenda, and it's an update. The Village of Homer Glen is finally going through with the annexation of the Trantina Farm, which was started in August of this year. And they had to go to the Planning Commission and a bunch of other stuff. But now it's going to happen on the 14th of January. Is that the? December 14th. I had the wrong date. So that's happening. But the other thing is something that we couldn't put on the agenda because we just got it today, but you'll be hearing more about it. Our senior housing, we applied for different grants. They're not matching grants, they're different grants. And we just got approved for our ARPA grant. And the clerk's gonna read it and tell you more about it.
Right, so this has been, I think, since April that we've applied for this senior housing grant. And basically it is a grant, so it's not a matching situation. We applied for over $2 million and we got approved. It's gonna be in, I think, 4 or 5 different phases. The first phase, we've got approved for about $500,000. And yeah, it's very exciting. It's to do a lot of the exterior work at Founder's Crossing. And the thing that we were waiting for is the ARPA money, which is the American Rescue Plan Act money. And that basically pays for the engineering, design, and conceptual stuff of what needs to be done. So this morning, we received a letter from, on behalf of Will County, I'm pleased to confirm that your American Rescue Plan Act submission for the formula allocation of $131,000 has been accepted. And this is what White and Company is charging for engineering, design, and construction of the senior housing. And White and Company for materials, reimbursement, inflation costs outside of the proposal. So basically, we've identified the few different things that we're gonna do, hopefully when we get the ARPA money, and then once we get the actual money, the actual grant money. Obviously now with it being December, it's gonna be kind of hard to do the exterior, but hopefully maybe in February or March, once the weather gets a little bit better, then we'll be able to continue. And then we are gonna be reapplying for next year for more money, but they have guaranteed us that they're gonna give us a little bit over $2 million, but it's not gonna be all at once. It's just gonna be in different sections. And then that's how we're gonna be working on it, is in different sections. So some interior stuff and exterior stuff all together. So this is really exciting. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. We were hoping in August we were gonna get it so we could start, but we'll take it now. So. We'll take it now.
So with that, there's no executive session, because we don't like doing that. We like everything public. And we need a motion to adjourn.
Well, before that, I would like to say, and I think I can speak on all of our behalfs, to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yes.
And we look forward to serving you guys in 2023.
Yes, thank you. So how about a motion to adjourn?
I'll start the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Okay, motion passes.